welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A lot going on here in the Queen City. There's Tryon Street in uptown Charlotte, home of the Hornets. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the biggest game of the year, the last game of the season, a winner-take-all single-game NBA Final. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And a look at the starters for the Pistons.
I just killed
Wallace out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Richard Hamilton. Then it's Cunningham. And it's Billups in at the point guard. And for Charlotte, Devonte Graham is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Aaron Gordon. Then it's Zeller. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And it's the Pistons to start out. And so it's official, folks. The NBA Finals have tipped off. And what a game we've got in store. Cunningham with it. He's against Bridges. And it's Drummond with the chance.
Another day, another chance at the rim for Drummond. This is where he likes to do his best eating.
Graham against Billups. Ball feeling it out a bit. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond likes to be in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor, playing defense and gobbling up rebounds. He makes a lot of good defensive plays.
Now here is Hamilton. Shoots over ball. Here's Wallace trying to get open as Hamilton. Wallace, good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Graham against Billups. And the pass to Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
Nice pass from the point guard, Graham there. Loves getting the ball over to his open teammates.
Outside Billups. Pass to Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Drummond's got his second basket of the game.
Come on, y'all got
the offense. I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach James Borrego. David, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, he says their defense has to rise to the occasion against this opponent. They have to block shots at the rim, and they have to get out in the perimeter. They're going to try to make their presence felt in both respects. Guys?
Thank you, David. Obviously, they feel that's the strategy that will earn them the W.
And Kevin, when you're disruptive defensively, especially early on, that can help change the complexion of the rest of the game.
Exactly. I mean, because you're creating turnovers, getting into transition, playing in the open court against a defense that's not set, and hopefully getting some easy points at the other end.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And now here's Hamilton, the fast break chance. Kept alive. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And it's ball in the corner. Graham inside the line. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. If the anticipation was high, Greg, for the first round of playing games, it is astronomical tonight. One of these teams will advance to the playoff. The other will go home. They've worked so hard to get here, and we know each team is very resilient.
It's only one expected team that makes it.
Long seasons will come down to this one game.
The
league was hoping to create some drama and excitement when they introduced the play-in tournament, and that has been accomplished, and then some.
Of course, Greg, the winner of this game will be rewarded with an immediate turnaround. They'll have to play a well-rested 1 seed, but that's better than the alternative. At least they have hope.
He didn't even know he was
it's
going to do
obvious
that.
that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
And Drummond kicks to Hamilton. Pistons passing it around. Now here's Cunningham. Defense right on him. and it's blocked.
Boy, a really good shot blocker for a wing. Bridges elevates quickly and has an excellent sense of timing.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
And that one's good. Drummond.
These defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Ball with it. No points in the game yet for him. Bridges outside. Locked loose and stolen by Drummond.
Came at me, bro.
Cunningham looking it over. Inside. Drummond passes to Billups. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
It's time for teacher.
Pass to Bridges. Outside, ball. To the paint. Here's Zeller. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
You know, for a big, Zeller has good mobility and pretty good body control, too. Doing a nice job adjusting to the contact to draw the foul there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Drummond. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Well, you look at Zeller's pedigree. Indiana born and bred. He was Mr. Basketball in high school, won 3 state championships, and then starred for a couple of years for Indiana University. I mean, right out of Central Casting for a hoop.
Now here's Drummond.
What the hell?
He has 6. Hamilton the pass to Drummond.
What the hell, y'all?
To Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Passes to Drummond. He kicks it to Cunningham. It's over Bridges. Cunningham's shot is off.
What the hell was that?
And here's ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. It's
Y'all controlling my character more than I am.
Bridges finds ball. Three-pointer. Graham. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Wallace tips it, but no good. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%.
Why am I turning around?
That bucket in no time at all.
Why are you controlling my character more than me?
The work being put in on that particular shot for Bridges, and his confidence as a result is continuing to grow.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Wallace trying to break free. And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by Cunningham.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now Graham. Outside, ball. And it's sent back by Drummond.
What? Why are you passing me the ball on the fast
Here's
break?
Billups. That ball is in the basket.
That's the
Now
whole
he
purpose why I went to the
6
side.
And made 3 of them. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Detroit.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Out of bounds. It remains.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Kaminsky is checked in for Zeller. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Gordon. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. And Monk's subbed in for Ball.
P.J. Washington. Malik Monk.
Here's Monk. 5 to shoot. Now the pass to Washington. And again, the Hornets missing.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Now here's Drummond. He's got 8. Lays it up and makes it in. Drummond's got 10.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Graham. Over Billups. And it's Graham missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Graham after the basket by Detroit. And it's sent back by Drummond. And he recovers it. On its way from Monk for 2. And that one goes long.
They've been sensational on the backboard.
You just know a lot of rebounds from me, bro.
Sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And it's in there. And now a 12-point Piston lead.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Graham kicks to Monk. Kaminsky against Drummond. They could use a bucket, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
Boy, a confident shooter from this area. Kaminsky obviously has put in a lot of work in this aspect of his game.
About 3 seconds between shot and game play. Kick out to Hamilton. Monk grabs the board. To the inside. And the basket by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got his second basket.
Sharing the basketball is a part of the game that Monk needs to continue to add to complement his shooting.
A floater. Billups with the bucket.
Chauncey.
And the Pistons lead by 10.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's Detroit as they wrap up the first quarter on a 12-4 run. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Richards is checked in. Biyombo checks in for Kelly Olynyk. Bridges is checked in for P.J. Washington. And it's ball in for Malik Monk. Andre Drummond's checked in for Detroit. Wallace comes in for Isaiah Stewart. LaMelo Ball is out there with Bouknight. Then it's Bridges. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Richards in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Count that one. Drummond's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pistons.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Pass to Richards. Knocked away and stolen by Drummond. Here's Billups. The second effort. Excellent D there from Ball.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes play. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Detroit leading by 14. The Pistons working the ball around now. Wallace's shot is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here is Ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Richards. Poked loose and stolen by Drummond.
Why didn't Cade
Outside
Cunningham go to the
Billups.
basketball?
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Wallace slams it in.
Boy, I like how Chauncey Billups looks to share the ball. He's a sturdy point guard with a great feel for when his guys are open.
Hornets have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Here's Bouknight. Outside, Ball. 6 to shoot.
This dude moves so damn.
Drives to the hoop. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
I love the way Ball drives with such force and speed. It puts the defense in a tough situation, and he's excellent at drawing fouls.
LaMelo Ball.
Shoot 2.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Ball. We talk about expectations leading up to these kinds of games, Greg. In the East last year, the favored 8 seed beat the 9 seed. Beat them handily, in fact. But in the West, it was a much different story.
And you had Memphis, a 9 seed, beating Golden State, an 8 seed. And it wasn't just that the Warriors were an 8 seed. They were rolling out guys with a number of rings. And they were led by one of the game's most dangerous scorers in the clutch, Steph Curry.
Feeds to Drummond. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
They've gone out of their way to involve Drummond in this offense, and I think that's really kept him engaged.
Memphis beating Golden State last season shows why the play-in tournament works and why it doesn't. See, the Grizzlies played their tails off and came in with great team energy, peaking at the right time. Warriors, on the other side, looked, Greg, a little run down, but still looked like a playoff team.
And I'm trying to think of a more talented team than the Warriors to ever miss the playoffs in the past. That wouldn't have happened. This tournament provides elevated moments and total heartbreak. It's an emotional roller coaster. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Bridges finds Ball. Now here's Graham. Outside Gordon. Deep 2 from Ball. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Graham against Billups.
Minutes remaining in the first.
From 8. Rebounded by the Pistons. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Down low. And Drummond throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Hamilton against Ball. Lays it up off the glass. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
Yep, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Drummond in the post. Graham defending. Wallace trying to break free. And that one's good. Drummond's got 20.
and I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Outside ball. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. That's now 8 points for LaMelo Ball. Pistons leading by 20.
Assist by Cody.
Outside Billups. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Bridges kicks to Graham. Six on the shot clock. Gordon with no one around sinks the triple. Gordon's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. They stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Nice shot by Hamilton.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Hornets trail by 19. Ball with it over Hamilton. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time. Working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Now the feed to Wallace. Kick out to Hamilton. From deep three-point. How about that?
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
Andre Drummond has been on display for the Detroit Pistons. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much to James Borrego. Coach, too many easy buckets for them. Defensively, where do you dig in?
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And guys, for the Pistons, they've taken this opening game by storm, playing championship-level ball on both ends of the floor. If the first half is any indication of what this series will be like, we may be in for a show. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring that the guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Charlotte.
First of all, where's the intensity on this? You think when a team is punking like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, they just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Gordon. Washington comes in for Bridges, and Monk's subbed in for Ball. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Drummond's checked in, and Detroit looking at who they've got. Cunningham is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Hayes, and it's Lee in at the 1.
Graham is 6'1", but he is fearless inside. He's got a lot of sandpaper and grit to his game.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Devonte
And he makes the first. For the Pistons, Wallace is checked in for Stewart. Hamilton comes in for Hayes. And Chauncey Billups has subbed in for Saban Lee. Here's Billups. He's got 14.
I ain't setting no screens. I'm just here to get rebounds.
Passes it to Cunningham. And here's Hamilton. Wallace kicks to Cunningham. He's looking for Drummond and finds him.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Graham against Billups. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Graham against Billups. Shoots from 12.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Shoots from the elbow. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Washington, that's good.
Boy, lock into that focus from Washington there. Love the body control, too. Excellent.
Billups against Graham. Billups passes to Hamilton. High, arcing shot. Hornets with the rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Monk, the pass to Zeller. Ball's knocked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Some changes for Charlotte. Kaminsky is checked in for Cody Zeller, and Bouknight comes in for Devonte Green. On its way from Monk for 2. Again, the Hornets score.
And Monk has excellent timing on the catch and shoot. Takes no time in getting it off once he catches the ball.
Billups passes to Cunningham. Outside Billups. A pass to Cunningham. Hamilton up top. Monk defending. Nice shot by Hamilton.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Now here's Bouknight. He dishes it to Monk. And there's the drive. And then Monk with the dunk.
That's exactly why you can't give Monk a lane to the bucket. I mean, he explodes towards the rim to throw it down with real vigor.
Now here's Billups. He's tightly guarded. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Why is it moving my character?
Hornets on
we got
defense
the ball.
now.
I'm tripping.
Trailing by 19. Wallace kicks to Hamilton. 4 on the clock. Fires from the wing. He can't get that one to fall. And the Hornets now going the other way. Now Washington. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender. Has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
And yes, a nice assist from Billups.
Big beans.
Billups has got assist number 5 here tonight. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down.
Stop lying,
buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside.
It's not the first half anymore,
time
so why y'all
after
talking about first half stats?
Kaminsky against Billups. And here's Cunningham. He's got 7. Bobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic LU jam.
How about the superb anticipation from Drummond, sensing the opportunity to go for the alley-oop and then converting in style.
Hornets trail by 21. Here's Bouknight.
2 minutes remaining.
Kicks it to Monk.
2 minutes.
Pass to Kaminsky. Pocket 6. Tipped away. Stolen. And he's got a 5
threw it
by
at my
5.
body.
1:43 left in the third quarter.
Gone, Ben.
That one goes in.
Cade.
Cunningham's got 9 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
.132 left in the third quarter. Pass to Monk. Now Kaminsky. Over Drummond. Kaminsky misses. Pistons leading by 23. To the paint. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Passes it to Olynyk. Now here's Bouknight. And it's blocked.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And he gets the basket.
Yeah,
Officials
but
blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And that sends Cade Cunningham to the free throw line.
The line for the Pistons.
That one on Monk. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line.
So an almost
One
entirely
shot.
new group in now for Charlotte. Carey's checked in. Aaron Gordon comes in for Kelly Olynyk. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. And it's ball in for Monk. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Stewart checked in for Ben Wallace.
Let's get the third quarter. I'm so bored.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To stop the run, kicks it out to Gordon. Bridges passes the ball. Here's Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the corner. Ball no good.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Stewart passes to Drummond. And the shot is good.
Good
Drummond's got 8 here in the quarter.
I couldn't let you keep
Offensively,
it,
defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
On the wing, Gordon.
Where you going? Where you going?
Over Stewart. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart.
They can still catch and shoot.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Cody Zeller's checked in for Bridges. Washington comes in for Ball.
How about like 15?
It's
25.
For Devonte Andre Drummond's checked in for the Pistons.
I'm about to say, hey, they done made it a game.
Also,
I ain't
Monk
finna
out
fall
there.
asleep.
Cody Zeller out there with Aaron Gordon. And it's Carey in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Here's Mark Biombo.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Second shot opportunity. And Hayes kicks to Bay. Shot from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. Drummond. He shoots again. He feeds it to Lee. Shot clock at 6. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You know, I would venture to say if you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still could score in double digits. He is an incredible offensive rebounder.
Hornets have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of the turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
So for the Pistons, Darko Milicic, he's checked in for Stewart. Hamilton comes in for Sadiq Bey. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Saban Lee.
DJ Augustine.
Hamilton outside. Back to Augustine. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. This is to Milicic. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And there's the pass to Washington. Here's Carey. Count the basket. Carey's got 7 points here in this quarter. Detroit's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Hamilton outside. Pass to Milicic. Now here is Hamilton. The dish now to Drummond. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
I was too scared if I passed
12 points.
By the time he shot it, it would have been the buzzer. I don't have 30 though. Damn, I got 32.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
Or at 28. I don't get 30.
Now, here's Monk. Headed by Augustine. Pass to Richards.
That's down to the young boy.
And Charlotte turns it over again.
Pistons ball.
For the Pistons, Wallace is checked in for Milicic. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Augustine.
Chauncey Billups.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Not bad.
Billups passes to Wallace. Yep, that one goes. Wallace. 14 points for Wallace.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Yeah, did he just lead the game?
Pass to Washington.
Well, he just run that way. Why are y'all switching?
Again, the Hornets score.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Wallace left side. Shoots over Biombo. And Drummond throws it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Washington finds Monk. Here's Carey. Back to Monk. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Richards. Charlotte moving the ball around. Takes the 3. Rebound, Detroit. Wallace has got his 5th rebound in this one. Hamilton outside. Going inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I love the way Billups spreads that ball around.
For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
I looked away. My bad.
Back to Hayes. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got 9 assists now tonight.
Oh, that's so ugly, bro.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Monk. Defense is right there. And then Monk with the dunk.
Monk, a nice finisher around the basket now, using his quickness to get past defenders on the drive.
2
Pass to Hayes.
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Hamilton up top. He's covered by Washington. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Terry passes to Monk. Right wing. Here's Richards. He blocks it again.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. Detroit's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Hamilton outside. Back to Billups.
Don't you
Drummond in the post. Pass to Hayes. Ball is with the ball. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And it's Drummond missing.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game 1 in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for the Pistons.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Andre Drummond.
They just take me out.
I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Bridges, he's checked in for Biombo. Bouknight comes in for Washington. And Devonte Graham subbed in for Malik Monk. Outside, Billups. Passes it to Hamilton. No one near him. Bridges with the board.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Graham from outside. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
See, this has the kind of rebounding games I should have.
Graham against Billups. Lobbed up there for Drummond. It's tipped.
You bastards.
And the pass to Carey. And they did it. Big win for the Detroit Pistons. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Damn, you ain't even getting the game. For real. Okafor had 4 points. No turnovers. Defensive player of the year kind of stats.